you are out of a job. Look at that guy. He's in a perfect spot there. Okay, so dancing alone. We dance alone when we dance tango. There will be another video speaking about the individuality of tango and why it is that we get together like this. The idea is to, sing and move. And of course, many of us don't sing well. But there's no way to improve that unless we sing. Many of us do not dance in a manner that follows the music. The thing about singing that is just amazing is that it follows the music. It's very hard to sing da-dee-um, ya-ba-bum, ya-ba-bum, yum, ba-ba-bum, bum, ba, ba-bum, yum, ya-dum, ba-dee-um, bum, bum, ba-dee-doo, yum, ba-dee-um, ba-dee-um, so what I am saying to you now is to dance while singing out loud. The thing about singing is that you know the band rather well. You're the band. You know yourself. And so the thing about dancing to your song is that you should be able to predict what the band is going to do. And the band, well, you'll see, the band is rather tricky. It'll look at you dance and it will add things. You learn a lot about a tango, about all tango. I mean, you learn a lot about the quintessential tango by singing tango. You learn it by doing it. It's a little bit like you learn how to read by writing. It's the same thing, finally. If you want to write correctly, you have to know what you're doing. You have to understand the grammar. You have to understand logic. And then when you come to read, well, it's a pleasure because you understand the grammar and the logic all the more quickly, all the more pertinently. You can analyze somebody's argument in a half a second when you know how to write, because when you read it, you know what you're looking for. If you are singing, you are, in a sense, expressing yourself. That is the writing. You are expressing yourself. If you are singing. Now, if you're dancing, you're also expressing yourself. So essentially we're putting two expressions, one above the other. The one expression is supposed to be easier. Some of you are tone deaf, so don't worry about it. Just stick to tango, techno, or I prefer to call it tango porno. Just stick to boom, tss, boom, tss, boom, tss, boom, tss, boom, tss, boom, tss, boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. I do it. Boom, 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 boom. Whatever sound comes out, if you have to tap it. Well, that's hard. Ooh, that's hard. it's very hard. Because now we're soliciting the same muscle patterns. We're competing. The bandwidth that is dedicated to sending signals to, locomotion muscles also serves to send muscles to this. But the wire that sends muscle or signals to your throat and to your lips is very independent of how you move. This is because for many years we learned how to walk, and the cabling that we set up in our system was one of, well, when I walk and I walk forward, I move my arm. And so walking and moving my arm are dependencies, patterns. To keep this exercise very simple, I think you should learn, especially the women, dance on your own while singing. Close the curtains, nobody's looking. Maybe they're listening, but nobody's looking, and do what you have to do, barefooted, again, it doesn't matter, barefooted, and add all the little things that you hear. And milongas are especially, juicy for this sort of stuff. Bum 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 I'm looking at myself here, sorry. My point is that it's great exercise and it's wonderful training to get the ear and the brain moving your body to the song that you're singing. What do I mean by moving to the way I'm singing? Obviously, if I hear dun 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 ba ba, I'm not just gonna do what I was doing. We'll get into flamenco at some other time. Singing while alone and dancing while alone. Two amazing exercises to improve your dance.